Hi guys, it's Sean here from the podcast Excuse Me, I Have Something to Say, and I do have something to say very briefly, and that is a massive thank you to all of you who have supported the podcast from day one, all of you who have just found the podcast. Hi, welcome. It's a friendly place. Thank you so much to all of you for listening, for rating, reviewing, liking, sharing the podcast, and getting the conversations out there that I'm having. This is such a passion project for me, and I'm so proud of how far it's come in such a short amount of time. And with that said, there's some big podcast news on the way, and I can't say too much just yet, but all I can say is it's super exciting, and I cannot wait to share it with all of you. It's going to be so good. It's going to be big. Um, the podcast is about to release its 10th episode. Can you believe it? 10 episodes of my little passion project out there in the world for everybody to listen to, for everybody to judge in any way, shape, or form. Thankfully, every bit of feedback I've had so far has been fairly positive, which is incredible. So thank you so much for sharing my message and allowing me the opportunity to find my voice again and share it with you. We've covered some great topics so far in the first 10 episodes, from nostalgia with my fiance Benny to feminism with Rochelle Lindquist from May Contain Traces of Soy. Like, what a great episode that was. And to have people listen to it and then tell me that they perhaps might identify as a feminist now because things are explained in a way that they could understand and appreciate is just incredible. So again, thank you, Rochelle, for being a part of that one. My next guest on episode 10 is going to be incredible. I can't say again too much, but I'm super excited to have him on the show. And if you want to know what that episode is about and you want to know who my very special guest is, then you'll have to tune in on Wednesday, the 29th of July. My little podcast released on a Wednesday to get you through that hump day. Those of you who have subscribed to my podcast through its official website, excuse me, I have something to say.com, you will be notified very shortly ahead of time who the guest is and what the episode is about. So if you want to get on top of those little sneak peeks and tips and, you know, little clues about what's coming up before everybody else knows, head on over to the website and subscribe to the newsletter. I don't release them very often. I don't spam you, so just enjoy what comes. With episode 10, I am also releasing a blog post, the first one I've done in like a year. It's really just a little post to share my journey in the way I started my podcast, and how helpful the podcast community at large are. It's going to be a very short but quick and helpful little read to anyone who's thinking about setting up your own podcast. All I can say is do it. This experience so far has been so rewarding. And lastly, the podcast is about to get its own YouTube channel. This is something that I'm absolutely terrified about, and this video is, I guess, me introducing myself to being more on camera rather than just a voice. So please be kind, but feedback is always welcome. I am Sean Naylor, and I'm so grateful for all of the love and support that you guys have shown me. Here's to the next step and next phase of the podcast coming soon, and here's to episode 10. Don't forget to listen on Wednesday, July 29th. Thank you. I will see you next time.